Thank you for having me.
Beth Kaplan, expert on belonging. Boy, I needed to hear just about everything she said. I don't know about you, Adrian. What were your takeaways?
Well, as you said, we've been through something like this ourselves. So first off, I like this idea that belonging in the past used to come from family, community, religion, etc. Now we spend so much time at the workplace that we expect to belong in the workplace. And when we don't, that causes all sorts of unhappiness, even psychological issues, physical pain even. This is a big deal.
Yeah, trauma is trauma.
Yeah.
Her hair was falling out. She gained weight. It really does impact. My biggest takeaway, and we talked about it a little when Beth was here, is, boy, as leaders, be careful what you say. Yeah. Just be careful. And I know, you have long days, you get tired and you just say stuff and you may think it's funny or clever or it's a throwaway line. Her manager didn't even remember saying that. Mm-hmm. And yet it caused her trauma for all those years. I loved her definition of belonging, being a part of something bigger than yourself without changing who you are at your core. So important.
It is. And so if you're not feeling, I thought this was pretty powerful too. So if you're not feeling that, first off, do the analysis. Is this real or something, a story I'm telling myself? Because so many places where we talk with leaders, we say, look, or people we're coaching, it's a, or even younger people coming up, it's like, you deserve to be there. But we all have that imposter syndrome to some degree. Now, a few people who don't, but they're rarities. Yeah, most of us have that little imposter syndrome. And so, secondly, she said, can you address that? And then finally, can we rewrite this story? And sometimes you kind of go, like I pushed, that's just Pollyanna. Oh, I do belong. But you know what? If you keep telling yourself, eventually what happens? You start to believe it.
Yeah. Are the details true in that story, or are they something you've made up in your mind? And, talk to people about it, talk it through. I love that when she said the best thing that a leader can do is lead with gratitude and lead with care, that people know you care about them. The physical reaction, I love when she said, people's shoulders go down, they relax, trust goes up when they know that you care about them, and there's that element of gratitude.
Well, I thought that was pretty vulnerable, too, to ask as a leader, what did you like about your last leaders?
What
did they do?
Leaders.
Yeah, 5. What did you do that you liked? What frustrated you? What a wonderful, vulnerable question to say, okay, I know now a little bit more about how this person likes to be led. So, kind of last thought, too, was, these questions, and we get them a lot, because people ask us, I just don't know if I'm in the right place or not, first off, if you have to sacrifice who you are, you might be in the wrong place. That's some very good advice.
Yeah, that hit home with me too. And her personal practices, find what brings you joy. For her, it's music and travel. And often I'll find that if I'm not quite in the right mindset, just to get up and get out. Be with people that you know and love and that know and love you. Well, I took a mountain of notes. I think this is a topic, Adrian, that everybody can relate to because we've all felt out of place. And speaking of leading with gratitude and saying thank you, we want to say thank you to Brent Klein, our wonderful producer, and to Christy Lawrence, who helps us find these amazing guests. And of course, we want to thank all of you who tuned in and listened in. If you like this podcast, please share it. And we would love you to visit thecultureworks.com for some free resources to help you and your team build the culture where you can thrive.
Great. And by the way, Brent, Christy, and you all belong in my world. So I appreciate all of you.
Thank you, Adrian.
Hey, and we love speaking to audiences around the world, virtually or in person, on the topics of culture, teamwork, leadership, resilience, all these wonderful things. So give us a call. We'd love to talk to you about your event. And until next time, we wish you the best of mental health.